Hello and welcome to Tavern 53. Tonight, flying solo. That's right, all by myself. Cold weather's kept others hidden, but it's not going to keep me away. I hope you guys, everybody that's normal on the show, I hope you're staying warm, staying healthy, staying the man, stay warm. Greg Russell, the Bob Ross Barbecue, cooking up some good treats, I'm sure. Stay warm. Gunny, Sean, YouTube, everybody, stay warm and enjoy the show tonight. Tonight, I'm going to talk about EVs in Canada. And kind of a touchy subject for some, but you know what? I thought about it after seeing all the everything that's going on in the news and Canada making the deal to go over to and get EVs coming over here to Canada for canola oil. Okay, that's you're allowed to, I guess. Higher ups in the government are making deals and trades and everything like that. But hey, go right ahead. Um, I'm just curious if EVs are the proper thing to have gone and worked on because I remember during the COVID times there was I guess people were fighting over the chips. They couldn't, and I'm not talking about potato chips. I'm talking about the computer chips where they turned around and they said, "Okay, let's go and build an EV battery plant." Well, maybe they should have looked into doing a chip plant instead. Maybe they could have cut out the middleman on that, and if there would have been again chip plants, they could have had them in everything, like from your cell phones to your laptops to your cars, and they could have gone right at the beginning with that. But hey, I don't know what I'm not the leader of the of anything but leading myself to the kitchen and maybe to the bathroom and then going to work. And sometimes I'm wondering if I'm doing that in the right direction. But hey, that's there it is. Um, again, doing the again EVs. I'm not saying they're right. I'm not saying they're wrong. Again, you choose what you want to choose to drive. I'm kind of like I have traveled from here to there, and I've seen the car charging stations. I can go and turn around and pump my car and put gas into my car and drive away after 8 minutes of pumping and paying and grabbing a coffee and going, where they're standing there charging their car and 20 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes, and they're still charging. I don't know. It's just kind of weird on that. Again, not a professional on it, never claimed to be. And again, just my opinion on that. And that's what this is about. This is what, again, like I can hop in my car and drive down to the corner store and go and pick up my can of spam and come back home and cook it on my barbecue. And I can do the same thing with the EV, and I can go and plug it in, and okay, it's charged and everything like that. It can charge up. Again, I got to stop and I got to fill up with gas in mine, or I can in 10 minutes and I can be gone. Or I'm going down the 401 or any highway, and I run out of fuel, and um, I got to go and pull in, and I got to plug in my vehicle. And well, there it is. Well, I got get off my lawn. Doesn't like the idea of me going to the store to go and get spam, but hey, that's fine. When everything comes crumbling down and you're hungry, you'll grab that can of spam. Going with that, if we can get 100 followers, again, spam. Ah, if we can get 100 followers, I'm going to go and turn around and we're going to go over to the Bob Ross of barbecues and we're going to go and do the barbecue, cook the spam any way that we can. Again, that's if you like this, hit the thumbs up and don't be afraid to subscribe. Join us. And like I said, we'll go over to the Bob Ross of barbecues and he's got all the barbecues and we'll go and turn around and we'll have a nice little cook off there. Again, and I'll drive my gas powered vehicle over there, and that's what I'll do is I'll just drive my gas powered vehicle and go and drive over there, and he'll have his charcoal or his pellet fed barbecue, and we'll cook up spam different ways. But again, with the EVs, again, just kind of, I'm not saying they're not good. It's just not my mode of transportation. I'm wondering if the government, again, there are obviously other things that they're looking at, and again, they're in charge of the country. I'm not. I didn't run for political office. I just vote for who I think is going to run the country, or the party that's going to run the country the best. And I did. I voted for who I thought, and that's my vote, not yours. And it's not towards the bringing the electric vehicles in from another country that come in here, and they're not going to be sold. Like, who's going to buy them? Like, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't know. Unless they're dirt cheap, which they'll be dirt cheap product maybe as well. You may want to just go and throw some wheels on a can of spam and run it down the road. Spam powered vehicle. There we go. There, that's the future right there. Spam pedal. Get your bike on the road and get your spam on the road, and away you go. But yeah, no, with the EVs, it's again, I'm not. I've seen the, and again, I haven't been to the mines where they drill and dig and everything for all the um the material, but I've seen videos of it, and it kind of, the kind of makes nasty holes, and there's nothing healthy there. It looks like it does a pretty nasty job to the environment. It kills off the trees and everything like that. But then I've flown over um, where they've done the drilling for oil. I've never actually been on an oil field, but I've driven, or not driven, flew over in a plane long, long time ago, and it's, again, it looks like it's a little bit, I don't know, cleaner. I don't know, more environmentally friendly. Again, anytime you're playing with the earth, you're never doing it any favors. But I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, there's, again, oil, I don't think is going to run out. Again, not an expert by any stretch of the means, but I do believe the um, having the EVs aren't all environmentally friendly either. I don't think. Again, if it was the proper way, and again, I'm not a engineer. I never claimed to be, but I'm wondering why they can't charge as they're driving. Kinetic energy, is it not a real thing, or is that not does that not work on a EV? Can you not charge it as you're driving? Or I don't know. It just kind of, to me, it makes that would be more environmentally friendly, instead of having to go and constantly plug it in, and you got to get 20,000 kilowatts to charge up your vehicle, and that's going to cost you $15 a minute. And I don't know. It just, Marty McFly and Doc Brown, 121 gigawatts. They hit the bolt of lightning. Maybe that'll charge up your vehicle. I don't know. Again, EVs in Canada, and with the cold snap that we're going to get, anybody who's got an EV is going to find out maybe within the next 24, 36 hours just how Canada friendly an EV is. I guess you could put it that way. So I've kind of stretched as far as I'm going to go with that. I don't know. And I don't see anybody asking any questions or commenting or anything like that, other than they just don't want spam, I guess, in their vehicle, or me to go and get spam in an electric vehicle or in a gas powered vehicle. But they don't have to. They don't have to like that. They can. She can wonder about the spam. With that, I'm going to thank everybody. I know it's a little bit short, and again, like I said, if you like it, don't be afraid to hit the thumbs up, subscribe. And I want to thank you all for joining, and you have a good night.